Wrong world.
We're starting in a different world. When did we change around?
Wait, actually, yeah. Wait, hold on.
We're starting a different world? What?
No,
Oh,
hold
I
on.
didn't know Brock became a Rackmet.
Oye, se cae ese labor.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for timey-wimey shenanigans. I'm scared.
Well, that's apparently Helios's job now. This man skipped campaigns.
Alright,
So
before...
if we don't get Helios anymore, who do we get?
you guys don't even know damn shit.
Rainbow
Is
Neos.
that lore? Did he come from
Don't even
Brooklyn?
mention Rainbow Neo. Stop it on my Yu-Gi-Oh spree.
I didn't even fucking complete that damn thing, dude. That was the worst part. Oh, fuck. Here we go. Okay, let me move this.
Oh, Rosie wants you to drink.
I know, I will...
Hydrate.
I will hydrate in a second. I actually gotta be right back. I'll be right back.
Someday they'll be
I'll
back.
be back.
He'll be back with milk. We'll be waiting.
But we
Eventually.
can today talk about today's sponsor, Raid Shadow
Oh my
Legend.
Thank you, Smite, too, for sponsoring the game.
I'm
Alright.
so angry still.
But we can also talk about Acela almost getting a Rackmet killed.
Oh!
I'm
When
sorry?
did I do that?
When?
Murder.
What?
Murder.
I'm actually confused. Where the fuck is this coming up?
Last I checked, I
Oh
just
no,
made
I was just joking about
football.
your gaming session.
I thought-
Oh,
I was excited. It was like
I
a
was-
murder.
Wait,
I was
I'm
so-
excited, Lawrence.
I was so excited. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, if it really hurt, you confused the half out of me. I was like, wait, I thought I was just making mint food balls and mint insect repellent.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah,
pissing
he
off.
is quite literally screwing up the hot springs with mint.
I'm not. Whoa, hey, whoa. That is
What
some
a-
defamation.
I mean,
That's
there is
defamation.
so-
Everywhere
That's
in the hot
defamation.
springs.
That's defamation.
Like, don't get me wrong, a
I'm
mint.
so
It's going to smell
glad
strongly
you're
for a
back.
bit.
Okay,
But I
y'all,
didn't
give me
ruin
life.
the hot spring.
Also,
If-
hello, Rose. How are you doing?
My thing is, how could these people have a hot spring with these lack of resources that they have us get?
Oh shit, Turtles did Kermit voice. Rip.
Rip. You see, the problem here is that Arachmit was assisted.
Well, it's
It was an assisted day.
Yeah, Lawrence and Brock helped me.
You all have a good.
honestly, I just stayed inside the house for Halloween at this point.
I prepared fortifications.
I
Cool.
locked doors, made sure all the lights were off. I just stayed quiet.
At some
I
point,
loaded
you
my
wanna
shotgun with kid repellent.
Add, I do want to
I
add a
prepared the-
modification to
I prepared the
Why
fortification. I prepared and
Brother,
set the fortifications.
I wonder if I would be able to install a chem thrower on my puppet.
I mean,
Why do
could.
you want
We
a
just have the
chem
resources.
thrower? Are you
Because
just
it's
gonna
not-
give it fucking
it's-
liquid
here-
mint?
It's not a
no,
war
hear me
crime the
out.
first time. It's
Hear
not a
me
war
out.
crime.
It's just a nozzle in the mouth, and it connects down to two separate bottles that switch in and out, kind of like a cylinder. One is
Wait.
full of the
Huh.
mint insect repellent, and one is, of course, filled with burn.
How did the tiny red sound?
Oh yeah, it is just Tiny Knight.
Yeah,
Tiny night.
tiny.
Wait, really? Fuck.
He is small.
Tiny-
Tiny Knight.
He's
Why you
small.
can laugh at this man, Tiny Knight.
He's so small. I'm gonna kick him like a football.
Average football moment.
Wow.
In an alternate universe, there's some fanfic where Tiny Night Sound just gets bullied by all of his ghost Pokemon. They make him their puppets, the turrets of
You know,
tables.
let's see. Oh,
What you do?
How to turn tables.
you know, I just reset the dice bot. You know, thinking it would be funny.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nat
I
ones
started
I
thought-
see.
You're going to do 1, 2, buckle my shoe.
All those
My
good
brain
rolls.
is gone.
Look at all those medium rooms.
Did that smite match literally ruin you that much?
I'm just brain dead at the moment. Because I'm trying to
the-
remember also what I was doing. It's mint spray, mint food pills.
Yeah, I
Make sure Lawrence doesn't turn it into some kind of horrible prank. I would like
Oh,
to
yeah,
not be associated.
I need
Prank,
to know what
prank.
happened in the time that I wasn't here.
Oh,
Does
you
that
missed
rock the
it
kids
all.
back?
A war
There's a
crime.
lich.
A couple war crimes, you know.
Did you say it's a
Yeah.
lich?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
yes.
a there's a
Nothing to
lich.
worry
There's
about.
there's a few black dragons.
I wouldn't
Flying
worry
about.
about the lich.
The only
because we
people
can't even
in
fight the
character that know
monarchs.
about the Lich is just Acela and fucking.
I kind of feel like you all
Zeph,
kind of like
kidding,
lied
yeah.
to me.
No,
No, we're
no,
being
we
dead
really
honest.
wish we were.
Except for the black
And,
dragons.
There's the bird comes down the mountain very quickly. It has lightning moves, and it could probably, I don't know if it could one-shot us, but it's quick
It
as hell.
dodges fucking magic missile.
Yeah.
If it can dodge a missile.
Let me read what it has. So it's fast, lightning bolts, thunder wave, and thunderclap. Claws, hard to hit. Has shield, came from mountains. Takes 1 hour to travel. It's attracted to corn, carrots, vegetables around the greenhouse. And we also have to hunt down Eustace with a jar of pickled eggs that I have from Helios. And Braun
Oh yeah,
had to deal
Matilda
with the
hates
lich.
us at the moment.
Well,
Yeah,
it
we
only
we pissed her off
hates
real
me.
good.
It-
Real
it
good.
would be
We-
perfectly fine.
We.
Oh,
Yeah,
you.
like,
Oh, yeah, that's you. You.
Yeah,
you.
it was all you.
You. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's all you.
And it's
okay
just
with that.
in association, now Acela.
Well,
yeah, it's
I
you
had
two.
to-
Acela
Both of you.
controlling.
Both of you pissed off.
Please, one person at a time, tell me count a calmly. What the fuck happened? One person at
Okay,
a time.
so I came over to her because
Uh-huh.
she helped me with getting the kids because I said, "Hey, do you have any free arcane focuses I can use for concentration?" She said yes, but I would owe her later. So
Mhm.
she gave me the arcane focus. I came back after we got all the kids, and we met a guy named Darius from the Prowler domain, and he told us that there's only 20 survivors over there, and they kind of left not on good terms with Braun. And after that, I went to her, and later she tried to go convince me to like redeal the whole C domain. I thought she was going to be absolute with it and not make a deal with me about it because at first when I came to her she was like, "Hey, I want the avian domain." And I was like, "Okay, that's cool. Nobody claimed it and we could just kind of get this over with." And then she hit me with the C domain as well, and I said, "No, that's Angela's domain, and I'm not gonna go give it to you." And she complained. I thought that she was kind of jumping the gun pretty much for this, and she said how all of them are petty, pretty much kind of like I thought it was gonna be like when we came back after that one mission with the Winged Monarch, and it was me and Brock, and it was Grigori fighting that goblin, and they pulled out weapons, and I pretty much didn't want like a whole fight between these two, so I tried to go set it out to terms. No, I won't give you the C domain. I could have been nicer about it, and
You
it-
literally called her a bitch to her face, pretty
I didn't
much.
call her bitch. I called her petty.
Okay.
I called
okay.
her a petty child.
Sephiroth's telling their side of the story. Let them finish, and then
Yeah,
anyone
I
else can
didn't
tell
call
me.
her. I didn't call her a bitch. I called her a petty child, and then
Continue.
yeah. So then she got mad and she told us to get out. So we got teleported out pretty much. But before that, she tried to go influence us more to go give her the C domain,
Wait
which
here a
was
sec. Who are all you
Which-
people?
hello there.
Uh-huh.
Hey.
Then tell me what happened last session.
Night Sounds returned to normal size.
Yay. No, so
No more tiny night.
No.
That's basically it, pretty much. There's a lich also too that Braun fought and got split into 5 pieces. We know that one is over where the first monarch of the insect domain is, and I didn't want to go make a deal with her with that because we're in no position to go fight a lich or any of the monarchs. To
I
begin
think
with
you're
now.
high because I just got here and I already can tell you misheard me again. I'm not even trying to be rude.
Phylacteries that were there.
Yeah, go ahead. What did I
Phylacteries.
miss?
Phylacteries.
Yeah, the phylacteries.
Not the lich itself. The phylacteries.
Yeah, the little app. Yeah, the little app. The little.
So
If I had 5
that in
liches to fight you,
Yeah, not
that's
the
an-
liches, the little phylactery. Yeah.
okay, now, so for tell the story, can anyone else want to add anything to that is either to correct or to add to that story?
how about we ask
I'm
the
on board.
DM?
Yeah.
go ahead.
Why don't you add your side of the story in this? Nice God.
Also, yes, Rosie, I did have a good Halloween. I was giving out candy to kids. We ran out by hour and a half in. Also, why is it that the Kermit voice for Deem is just to say Kermit voice?
Average Kermit.
The man likes
Enjoyer.
turtles.
Yeah.
Let him be.
I feel like I also need to ask, just in case. We're still level 6, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. Need to double check that.
yeah. You guys haven't
Nothing
really.
relevant happened.
Oh, we're also going to be starting to build a nuke.
Eh?
We don't have those pieces for it yet.
Wait, you're not
Okay.
kidding?
We can build the adamantine thing, but we don't have enough for the bomb yet. We need to still get that centipede.
Right.
Yay!
But yeah,
Oh,
let's.
nice.
So let's go ahead and get back into the nonsense.
Woo!
Also, I have to drink water. I see the
Where's
reading.
my pen at? Ow.
I'm still waiting for the Sands crew to get their inspiration. You said they get inspiration in Rosie. Rosie.
Yeah, call him out.
Yeah!
It wasn't me. It was Kermit
Get
the
him, Rosie.
Frog.
Get him, Rosie, get him!
Kermit the Frog here.
She's on a grudge against me.
Damn! Rosie, after
She's holding a grudge despite me. Oh God.
You
Man,
said
maybe
so
we
we're
should get some inspiration.
inspiration.
Yeah.
Don't use
we
my
need
redeems
inspiration.
against me, you schmuckle dingle-dongers.
You dare use my spells against me, Potter?
You dare speak to me in that tone, boy?
Okay. Yes.
Do I need to donate
Do
1K? Rosie, you don't have 1K, and if you do, save it on your fucking self, because no
If
one
you give
needs
it to us, we all have to split it.
We have to-
We all need the money.
Real quick.
If
No,
she
no.
donates 1K, I'll donate 1K.
No. First of all, no. Second of all,
I'll match it.
how the fuck do you split 1K between 7 people?
1,000
give-
divided by 7.
7.
It's
Simple.
not that difficult.
It's math.
Simple math. You can. I'll do it right here, right now,
If
with
you
a
give-
calculator.
It's like 140 for everyone.
Yeah, I could use that fucking money.
Me too. We can all use that 140 for something.
Listen, 140 is a lot of money here. I'm not gonna lie.
100.
You know what I could do with that money? I could save that in a nice little savings account and just have that sit there for like 2 years, and I'll have some more money.
Same.
Knowing me, I just spent on a good fast food meal.
What
And
fast
for
food
me-
meal is gonna cost $144?
Five Guys.
A good one. What do you mean?
Yeah, a good
No,
one.
just Five Guys, pretty much. You're spending for Five Guys right there.
Yeah.
How much Five Guys is that? What is that? Like fucking like what? 12 burgers?
No!
12 meals
Like,
at
it's
least?
$35
So,
for a
the game.
cheeseburger.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
the
the
Oh,
game.
yeah.
Listen, now,
Yeah.
listen. Someone needs to draw Brock into fucking Five Guys with just like $144 worth of Five Guys meals, only for it to be like the
So it's
smallest
only
fucking
get
thing.
one burger?
It's literally like 2 full burgers and maybe a small thing of fries.
See, it's not even 5 Guys, it's just 5 Nights.
5 Nights at
5
Freddy's.
DMs.
Okay,
5
now we're
PM.
moving on. Now we're moving on after that comment. Miss Cock.
Many DMs.
Hey,
Any-
man. That's the French, isn't it? French, like in French, that's what you want.
Cock.
And
Anyways,
you just came
so-
back and you're just getting on them.
so let's go ahead and continue off where we left off last time, which was, Zephyro fucked up.
Or-
Everyone else was vibing. God, it had been a bit of a while.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Oh God, I'm trying to actually remember what we did last time. It's been such a fucking long while.
We just kind of left off with me talking to Natalie and I think that's it.
Natalie.
Natalia, I bet.
Natalia.
Yeah, Natalia,
Matilda,
how-
you
Natalia,
uncultured
how-
swine.
And I basically said how I was gonna go write the little apology letters to Matilda and make all those little spells last night. Pretty much, that's about it.
I think someone else was talking to Natalia about something involving the farmland. Oh, you guys were getting information about the birds.
Yeah, that was me. Yeah, that was me.
And then
Also,
you
who's
told her
Natalia?
how to parent.
Natalia's the lady I talked to about the farms, how she said that there was about 12 people that were injured, and then I got all that information about the bird.
Well, bird.
Yeah, and then right after that, I went to go find Vincent and about the little sea domain and everything else. And then I went to
That's what
train.
you were gonna talk to him about, and then he basically gave up some of his blood for you guys, so that way you can learn about some fucked up creatures in the fucking sea domain, like the kelpies and the piranha locata.
Mm-hmm.
I'm proud of the piranha locata myself.
Bet you bored, weirdo.
Motherfucker, you said what? I can send this bitch at you any damn time.
You can always make rock fall. Don't worry about it.
No, I want it to be. I don't want it to be quick.
Deadly poison.
I'm never fast with this kind of shit.
Emotional trauma.
We just get back our memories. Oh!
No, not that easy.
Yes.
Anyways,
Just
so let's go
so
ahead
suddenly.
and. So yeah, we did leave off on the information you were getting after Vincent was basically getting some R&R for the fucking blood he gave out.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, I believe you guys were going to take a quick long rest while one of you was writing a fucking letter.
Yep, letter and training. Also, 3 points of exhaustion or 2?
For what?
What?
For me doing all those little cantrips and everything.
What you mean, Willis?
Remember when I sent you that list? And then me fixing the little spells so I don't send everybody to the Shadow Ring?
Okay, now I need to figure out what you're talking about. 1 second.
In messages, when I sent you the message, the Google Doc. 26.
So you were just asking for Firebolt.
No, there's 3 on there.
And then there's... So, Cantrip, and then...
Those
That's
Radiant Bolt, Flame Blast, and the other 2. If it didn't work, then I'll just only go for the 1.
You were trying to make these spells, essentially?
Yes.
Without... How were you going to make them? I forgot. How I'm, like, trying to reread all this again.
I was saying I was just gonna go try to, like, force it, pretty much. And I said, if I could try to go do this, could I take 2 or 3 points of exhaustion?
Well, I
and
also
then
need a
do
con
the
save, too,
multiplayer.
to see if it's possible.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because to try to make a spell without proper training and all that, first you need a con save,
Mhm.
then you're going to need an Arcana, and then you're going to need to also roll me a... based on the type of damage it does. For example, if it's Radiant, Religion check. If it's going to be pure Arcana like Force or something along that lines, definitely going to need another Arcana check.
Okay, so Con, Arcana, then Religion.
If you're going to do the Radiant one, yeah. And that's just to see how long it may take. Because, again, if it was possible just to make a spell, everyone would be doing it.
Yeah.
So first comes the con save.
Okay, let me go see how that looks. That's just a d20 plus 2. 15.
Next is the Arcana check.
Can I throw guidance on this one?
Yes, you can throw guidance on this one.
Lovely. $22.
And now you, because it's the Radiant one that you want to learn Religion check.
Okay. Five. That one.
Ew. So, the first one to see if it was even possible. Second one was to concentrate. The last one was try to focus on what the concept is. So, depending on how many successes you got, would be which points of exhaustion you missed.
Mm-hmm.
So, you got 2 points of exhaustion.
Okay.
However, you did get a nat 1.
Mm-hmm.
So, while I say you are trying to get the grasp of the concept of casting of something of Radiant Conjuration, it's not as fluent as you think. You feel like you're going to need to at least give it another day or 2 before you can even structure the spell.
Okay.
So, if you want to attempt this
And-
again, this will be the same rules I have you do.
Okay. And for Eldritch Wave, would that still be religion?
Eldritch is Arcana based, surprisingly.
Okay.
You would think it would be
Okay,
religion based, but no, most people are just crazy.
Yeah. 17.
Okay.
Yeah, because after this, I was pretty much gonna be like, oh yeah, I got this. I didn't need Matilda, and then just kind of like have this kind of like blow up on my face slightly, and I was gonna go have it like break the little visor that I have, pretty much. Can I throw guidance on this one, or only on the first roll?
You can roll using guidance. That's fine.
Okay. 25,
Okay.
and then another Arcana.
Yep, because this one is Arcanic based. Watch it be a second nat one that you get just because of this.
It would be hilarious.
It's always a 5% chance.
17.
Alright, so let's see. Add 1 more point of exhaustion.
Okay, so I'm at 3.
So, for surprisingly, understanding Eldritch for you is a lot easier. But the issue is how you want it to be structured. Instead of a blast, you want it as a wave. So the con save, you still gained a point of exhaustion, but the other 2 you were getting the concept of. You think maybe after another day, maybe 2 if you're unlucky, you could probably cast it properly. But that's not to the extreme extent, because here's the thing. While you're still doing these, the other thing is that you have to keep in mind, these may not be as powerful as you may want it to be. Because remember, what you're asking for is something that is strong, but also does not have a limit on how much you can cast it. So that would be the only regulations. It's more difficult because you're asking for stronger stuff, despite it being something that should be continuously cast. Which is fair in this case, because it's like, imagine if someone's like, I'm gonna suddenly cast Hunter's Mark for free. And it's gonna do 2d12 damage every time I smack a bitch.
Hold on, what?
Yeah, because I was like, I can already throw cantrips for a bonus action pretty much right now. So it's like, I'm okay with anything pretty much. And then I said, I'll take points of exhaustion for this.
I heard Hunter's Mark, and I wanted a 2d12 Hunter's Mark. That's what I came here for.
Maybe one day, Lawrence. I promise you.
Yeah, you can get it if I figure out how to make buffs.
Thank you. Okay, I gotta disappear again.
Or you can always ask Matilda, Lawrence.
I could. But right now I'm still in the hot... Am I still in the hot springs? I think I'm still in the hot springs.
Yeah, you and Brock are still in the hot springs, basically. No, wait. You got out, but Brock hadn't gone out. He's basically passed the fuck out. Oh, no. Brock did get out.
No, Brock came out.
Yeah, he got out.
I got out.
It was reverse. Brock got out.
Shenanigans.
Lawrence was passed out.
No, Lawrence and Brock both came out to help me with the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, the
Yeah.
smelling salt, right.
Yeah, and Brock woke up because he could tell the bullshit. He had a bullshit meter on me.
Of course. When it comes to the innocent beings that is this sheep, of course my PS meter was going off.
So let's go ahead. So let's go ahead and go through a long rest, so that way Arachman has his food pills / bug repellent.
Ta-da.
And Zephyra can kind of get the concept of spell crafting. And
But I
everyone
still
else gets a
have-
long rest.
Ooh, long rest.
Would I
So-
take the 3 points
How
of
much?
exhaustion
I just
or
now realized
would it
how much
be
shit did I use?
So, real
Sounds
quick,
stupid.
I'll answer Zephyros first. Instead of 3, you would be getting 2 because 1 long rest does get rid of at least 1 point of exhaustion.
Okay.
As for Arachman, what was your question?
I'm just checking how many food pills and how much repellent I was able to make.
In terms of food pills,
2 pounds food pills tend to take about... Math.
The amount of food pills you got, let's see. Did you make rolls? Did you make, like, survivor rolls? Let me see. I'm trying to see if you made any survivor rolls.
Yeah, he did.
Or was
I
it, like,
actually have
other people
no
who
idea.
rolled survival for him? Because I'm seeing...
I'm not actually sure, since I was just making this with the knowledge that my character just knows how to make it.
Yeah.
Since it's something related to just food and something he would have to do to help with crops.
True. It would still be a check because it's not exactly just simple and done kind of thing.
I
But
know. That's
you
why
do have
poison.
exactly how to make it.
you do have someone who's also skilled with survival, aka Lawrence. So I can say this: you can either roll your separate survival with Lawrence rolling his, or you can roll with advantage. Because the thing is, while this is something that you do understand, remember you are straight up in the middle of somewhere where completely different.
I mean, I have all the tools.
I know it's still a process, though. That's the thing.
Not a very hard one. These things are actually really simple to make. You could literally make this right now at home.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, but not
Like
every.
literally, the repellent
but-
is just distilled water, and
At the end of the day, like it's
yeah,
DM.
You still have to roll. You still have to roll.
I just don't really like it 'cause my wisdom isn't all that grand.
I mean,
That's alright.
I mean, you can
Lord-
also.
like, Lawrence is still with you, right? He can give you
Yeah.
help, right?
Yeah, I
It
can
just
give you.
doesn't feel accurate for the character, but that's fine.
They all gotta fail at some shit, and I just failed at Matilda.
Yeah, that's D&D in a nutshell.
Yeah.
This is related to character, I guess.
It's okay. It's okay. This is why I choose to be. No, I choose indifference.
Mhm.
And he gets a nat 20.
Yay!
Oh goddamn!
Hey!
Well,
So you did.
Anyways, that's about 2 pounds of food pills that you've created. As well as at least 1 pound of the pesticide that you've created. And just because you can, you also made it crop friendly so it won't infect other plants with root virus. With the root death, if you will.
What?
Essentially, what you created is a invisible barrier for insects, but everyone
the
else.
crops in the first place. I'm so confused.
You got a nat 20. That shit's super
No, I
strong
get
right
it.
now.
I'm just
That's-
confused. It's literally just stewed mint mixed with distilled water.
But now it's extra strong.
I guess. I'm just
Don't
confused.
question a good thing. Just say thank
Just-
you,
just-
stay
elbow
down, and
grease in
move
it.
on.
Oh, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you do also have like now 2 pounds of like food pellets. Eating like 3 of these is enough to at least keep you going, essentially for the equivalent of 8 hours. And
Wow.
for 1 food pellet. Okay, so the amount of pounds per food pellet would be.
Let's see. You had. I gave.
I only had
pounds
2
of the mush.
pounds of yeah.
Yeah, but then you also
That's-
you were given flour by Helios. So the amount of pellets that would be made per pound would be about 26 pellets. So you have 52 food pellets in total.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised. Mint is surprisingly filling.
Yay.
Well, at least you guys don't have to worry about rations for a long time.
A long fucking while, yeah. Thank you, Arachnid.
Yay, me.
Nice.
And I believe I already told I sent messages to Lawrence and Brock how many I gave them, I believe. Double checking.
Oh yeah, you gave
Oh,
me
wow.
5. Yeah, you gave me 5.
Replace that 5 with 6. For both of you.
Yeah. But yeah.
Okay. How many is 6? I can't count past 5.
And 1 cool.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but
But yeah, no more worrying about rations. It's open.
Woo!
Oh, man.
the knight is getting a visitor.
Oh no.
A
The
visitor
night,
in the
the
night.
night is getting a visitor at night.
The night is getting young.
Oh my god, his VTuber model's tinier somehow.
Oh my god, a super
Oh,
tiny one.
Jesus.
Oh god. He could be in the water. Does that mean we have to look around and make sure there's not a tiny knight just like scampering around?
I'm pretty sure the rabbits would have eaten it by now.
Good night.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. I'm back.
What the ants?
Hello.
Welcome back.
We all died.
Yeah,
I'm not surprised.
brutally.
Anyways, I'm kidding.
Hey.
Yeah, but Does anyone want to do anything? Because I actually want to do at least one or two things with my my diamond here.
Well, other than that, I was gonna go to Helios for the plan that I had, where to go make hooks out of the beetle metal
To
to
Helios?
try it. I mean, not Helios, Grigori.
Okay, I was about to say you're
Oh,
gonna go
wow.
to the chef
What?
to.
You're gonna go to the chef
I know
to.
Helios is gone to the other campaign now. Rest his soul.
Jesus.
Meanwhile, Helios still here questioning what the fuck you guys are on about.
I know you're pets. Anyway.
The fuck? I guess I'll just go to Matilda after the hot spring.
By the
Oh
way,
wait, yeah, damn, I should do that first.
If by
Yeah.
any chance I actually want to visit Angela, I imagine I could do something with the time with her.
I
So-
guess.
Actually, it was you. I was yeah.
so let's see.
Can I change my mind and go to Matilda?
Let me get to everyone in first. So, Lawrence was first. He asked to go. Actually, no. Zephyr was first. He wants to make
Zephyr
hooks. So we'll get Zephyr to get to Grigori. So that way I don't suddenly have 3 NPCs all at once questioning what the fuck they're doing out here. So let me pull out Grigori. So Zephyr, you're pulling up to Grigori as he's casually
Yes.
working away on his his recent thing. Thankfully, all refreshed, not exactly exhausted by using his divine power, aka his gods thing. As he's just sort of
I
work.
just not.
Oh,
Go ahead.
no, you do, you do.
I was saying I was just gonna go knock. I'm not too sure if it's kind of like a door, or like the open wall area, so I just kind of like knock on like the wall as I enter, so I don't like surprise him or anything.
You do so. He's come in.
Hello there. I hope you're not too busy at the moment.
Oh, Zephyr, not an old friend. Come on in, he says, as you were expecting him to, be working on a weapon. Instead, you see him with, like, a piece of toast on a burning sword that he has forging, as he flips it. So, how can I help you, friend?
So I have a rough draft of a plan on capturing Zaptop. I'm not keen on killing it. I'll kill it if we have to. But I know, I feel like having something capable of moving at faster speeds and paces would give us an edge over pretty much everything that we face out there. So I was wondering, with this beetle steel and some rope that we have, could you possibly make little hooks so we can try and tie the bird down?
Beetle Steel is an interesting one. Which creature was this again, you say?
Well, what do you mean by that?
Which creature were you talking about? You say Zapto. Which one was that again?
Yes, the bird. The bird. You told us about the bird.
Right. Sorry, Grigori may be a little...
Yeah, you're good.
The interesting about Zaptop is the fact that it is a bit magnetic. Tell me, do you understand the concept of magnetism?
A little bit.
Essentially, the concept is simple. When basically two objects are struck by lightning, they end up creating a positive and negative reception. The positive is attracted to the negative, while anything of the same receptive is basically pushed apart. And Mactos happens to be electricity, which you don't think wouldn't be conductive. But you take some metal made by literal mechanical beetles, they go from regular hooks to heat-seeking, well, magnetic hooks.
You go on.
Go on! So, if you don't mind giving me some time, maybe like 4 hours, I can probably make you a set of 6 hooks with ropes to make it easier to latch onto the creature so you can try to capture him.
I just shake his hand. You have a great deal, thanks.
Wonderful. Oh, by the way, I've noticed you guys have been taking small requests here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Angelo have been talking recently, and
Okay.
we wanted to pitch an idea for you for the Hunter's Hub.
Okay.
You don't have to do it now, but we were thinking of potentially capturing a creature for ourselves and potentially harvesting its materials. Make it easier rather than just prey whatever the hunters bring back. The issue...
Yeah, that's.
I understand that's what you plan to do. The issue is our area is not exactly the most well-kept of candle creatures.
Mm-hmm.
So... right, I will drink water.
Hydrate.
Oh, nope. I
What?
don't like that idea. I don't like that word. I don't like that word hydrate.
It's because it doesn't involve coffee for him.
No, other reasons.
Oh, fair. Okay. So, we were talking, and we were thinking, what if we upgraded the Hunter's Hub? Because of your guys' recent efforts, it's easier now to build outside and create some new areas.
Okay.
What we're asking is for at least what is the equivalent of 6 large trees so we can start making a capture zone so we can basically capture creatures.
Okay.
Well, there's more to it than that, but if you really want to help out, this is what we would need. First, we would need 6 large trees. You can cut them down however you want. Just make sure they are at least a good thick tree. Like hardy wood.
Okay.
Next up would
Yeah, go ahead.
Next up would be a pound of copper. Most of these animals are elementally conductive, and copper is an easy binder.
Could we also go back to that mine location that we went to and find some copper?
Oh, you most certainly can. It's provided if the insects aren't trying to kill you.
Can you? How much copper again?
1 pound.
1 pound.
1 pound.
Okay.
And
Just
last,
write
keep
that
it
down
note.
for the request.
Yeah, I'm keeping note.
and lastly, we need something to sedate the creature. And that one is in the plant kingdom, sadly. There's a certain type of fungi that grow in corpses. Like, you have to surgically remove it, otherwise they shrivel up and die. You need at least 3. But I will warn you, these kinds of plants are specifically inside the Venus flytrap zombie.
Did you also talk to Darius as well about your old plan in play?
Oh yes, we're almost done with the object. Right now, they believe it is in the finished works. It just needs to be tested, so they'll come back here in about a few hours.
Okay. Alright. Is that all, pretty much, that you need?
Oh yes, that would pretty much be all I need.
Alrighty, well, thank you for this, and I have to make sure that I didn't piss off Matilda all that much now.
Oh, is that... Oh, are you the reason why she's currently closed off the entire area for, I quote, that one very, offensive Warforged?
I'm sorry, she has a what now?
Oh yeah, she apparently banned this offensive Warforged, and I'm assuming that's you.
Well, I did only call her petty. I'm pretty fine with that.
Oh, I pray for you.
That's
Oh,
fine.
I pray for
I mean,
you.
I'll apologize. Like,
I think you
but
need more than just apology.
I mean, I was going to go give her the offering of the feathers that she wanted from Zaptop, and I was going to go offer her to go use the birds whenever we didn't need it. I mean, if I can't talk to her anymore, that's fine. As long as the group prospers, I don't care.
Well, whatever the case, I will say this, my friend. I will go ahead and make sure that your items are properly created. That being said, I will say, depending on how you apologize to her, you might not want to make things worse. Because I'll be so blunt, Matilda's a bit. Matilda.
What does that mean?
She doesn't let things go very much. At all. Like, she's a very hung up person when it comes to people who pissed her off.
Oh, well, I mean, hey, I'm over 120. I practically covered. Alright, it's fine with me. Do you know where Braun is?
Bro?
Or, Houghton or Vincent? Houghton and Vincent, they're two warlocks, right? I know Houghton is.
Yeah, I believe those two are basically relaxing around the resting area for all hunters.
Okay, and what about Braun?
In his tent like usual.
Okay, I'm going to spare time that we have. I'm gonna go. Well, six. We have 6 hours, so I'm gonna just train Barton and Vincent how to do the Eldritch Wave thing that I know how to do, and that's gonna be it for me. And then I'll talk to Braun so you can go to Lawrence.
Remember, you don't exactly know the wave, you just are getting the concept of it. To have the...
Yeah, again.
Yeah. It is gonna take some time, essentially.
Okay, alright. Well, then I guess I'll go find Braun so you can go to Lawrence.
Speaking of Lawrence... Lawrence, you said you were gonna go visit Matilda?
Yep.
Could I go with him, if that's alright?
Oh yeah, fine by. That should be fine.
That should be fine, it's okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it's not you that you were next. It wasn't you that basically told her the equivalent of "you look fat in that dress."
Dang.
They're trying.
That was kind of
Look.
rude.
Look, as a lady, I understand her feelings. I'm sure I can de-escalate the situation, right?
Meanwhile, Scylla was just sadly brought into it.
Stella was a casualty.
Stella was-
I mean, you're not bad. Like, did absolutely nothing wrong, and then everything happened.
Get out.
But yeah,
Yeah,
Zephyr, to
it-
explain how badly you fucked up, that was the equivalent of what you said to her.
So me calling her petty was the equivalent of
Listen, when you say something like that to a very, very powerful, I was gonna go on which, a mage, that's not a good thing.
Oh yeah.
That she didn't set
It's
you
not
on
my
fire.
fault. She's not used to the word no. Like,
No, you didn't say to her no. You said the equivalent of the worst you can say is no.
I mean, I told her no, you can't have this domain, and you can pick another. And then she doubled down, so that I called her petty. After she's like, "Yeah, we're all petty here."
So
Oh, God,
They
it's
are.
so much worse.
this is getting worse and worse. The more you explain it, this is worse.
God damn. Okay, but before this man digs his grave any further, let's continue with Lawrence account.
Yeah. Yeah, I have. Lawrence has so much tact.
Oh,
Oh god.
I'm gonna be the one fixing everything, aren't I?
Nah, I can speak for myself.
But yeah, Lawrence and Coquette,
Alright.
you notice the door is basically magically glyphed, because as soon as you touched it, you realized you guys can go through easy.
That's cool. That's cool. That's real cool. I like it.
Because as soon as you open the door, immediately you hear explosions as you hear piece of fucking shit! As you see her slamming her hands on the table, next thing you know, a small nuke is the equivalent of an explosion in the fucking barrier she made of the table. As you see what's the equivalent of nothing but pure white light before flames start to erupt before it calms down. As she's like very pissed.
Ah. I was about to be vaporized. I was about to be burnt alive again. That would have been...
No, it would have
Odd.
been worse. You would have been just bone.
That's
Ah.
an apology note.
Ah, you don't need no apology notes. I deserve it.
He meant for himself. She's pissed. As she looks over and she's like, hi. Like, kind of the one angry smile, eyes closed, staring at you. Hi.
Hi.
Sorry about that display. As she then, like, waves the dust off in her table before she undoes the barrier. Sorry about that. Just letting up some steam.
That was cool. I liked it. Do it again.
I mean, you're right, but what exactly happened?
Well, you're...
There's a smile in her. It's like, oh, this is a good story.
She then, like,
I'm-
immediately sits as she's like, well, if you want to know, your friend Zephyra basically wasn't exactly smart with his words, and he said something to me that was rather offensive by basically doing the equivalent of saying, you're not as good as the rest of the craftsmen here. Which, by the way, yes, was something you said along those lines. I looked at the VOD. And you know, as somebody, as someone who creates spells, that was rather offensive to me. Now, I would have been actually perfectly fine if it was just, no, you can't have a certain domain if it was given tagged. But no, he decided to open his mouth, and I wish to open his chest cavity with a fireball. She then, like, kind of soothes herself. Like, kind of does the whole, pinches both her fingers as a hand goes, sorry about that. I get rather mad.
Yeah, no, like again, it's just gonna like as she's talking, just like go and sit like right next to her, like, oh no, please keep going.
Oh please, keep spilling the
I love
tea.
this.
Lawrence is just sitting right in front of them, just with full interest, being like, no, keep going.
Listen, this is a bar of paradise. The gossip.
This is amazing. What you talking about?
I told her no. And I said,
No,
This-
you told her no,
No,
as well as
You
you ain't
guys are
shit.
Such white girls.
No,
This is-
this is
yeah, we should
interesting.
go down.
This is
I
getting
told her, yeah,
juicy,
you
okay?
ain't-
This is getting juicier and juicier.
So Zephyr says something very stupid, and now you want to make a hole in him. So very rude way to summarize everything, but I really am interested in hearing every detail.
Well, the thing
Yeah,
was,
keep going.
if it was, you know, honestly, I would have been on board with the idea of what he wanted to do. Basically create a spell to trap a lot of things here. That would have been fine by me. It would have been acceptable. I would have lived, and if he had just been more smarter with his choice of words instead of basically calling me useless, I wouldn't want to have the sudden urge to suddenly lift this castle into the sky. Sorry.
No, no.
Just
It's
keep
very
going, keep
good
going.
it's very good to let it all out. It's very
Yeah.
good.
You all
Yeah, let it all out.
It's just I've basically tried my best. I mean, it's bad enough that basically every one of us can remember our hells and we basically try to live with it. But you guys basically don't. You guys have the one advantage the rest of us don't, and that's not remembering why you're here. And gods, do I wish I had that. By plurable means, I wish I had that. Sure, everyone faces their own demons, but they're still demons nonetheless. And to say mine probably wasn't as bad? She, like, calms down for a second.
Oh, so tactless of him.
I
So
never
horrible.
implied
So
anything.
horrible. So horrible. If you need,
Listen,
if you need some, if you need, look at Matilda. If you need someone to do some give him some issues, some not issues, some problem solving. Have my card. I have a weird card. I just give her a card with my name.
Oh, please. I can talk him into apologize him if we need to. It's not
Who
that
says
big
I was
a
gonna
deal.
talk him into apologizing? I was just gonna screw with him at night.
Where's my
Oh,
note?
I mean, I can 100% mess with him. I don't mind
Where's my
that.
note?
Hey, shush, you're not in the scene right now.
You're
not
you're not here. You're not here.
I left a note at the door. At the door.
You don't know what's happening.
Yeah, exactly.
Where the note?
Well, here's the thing. I need to ask this. What did you write on the note? Because you said I wrote a note, but you never told me what was on the note.
Well, first off, on the note.
So let me reiterate. Zephyra, be very smart here.
Very smart.
I would
Carefully.
call myself.
Oh
He
my god.
just left?
I'm just imagining on the note it just says, "I'm sorry you're being such a petty bitch." But continuing on.
Hold on. So on the note, I would say I am an idiot. I am worthless in this part.
Stop using metagame knowledge.
Stop metagaming.
That is not meta because I would literally write. I lived for 120 years. Everything that I have done has led to a situation going from bad to worse. I would also say that I admire her gifts, her abilities, her power, and everything about her, and the strength that they all have in this situation, in this hunter's paradise, dealing with everything that they have gone through and still go through. And I would greatly apologize. And if she would like to kill me for this, that is perfectly fine. Helping the group is my only objective. Not anything else. My life is forfeit in anything that happens here. Like, when going after the kids, I was willing to die there for them.
So,
So-
how long is this note?
Yeah, I must say.
Yeah, how long is this note?
That's a long
That's a
time.
That's a long note. I look at Matilda. Half price.
Hold on. Okay, so Zephyra. While it's a long ass note, I'm not gonna give you disadvantage on a persuasion check with this, but I'm not giving you advantage either. You're gonna roll a straight persuasion. Add guidance if you wish.
I can't add guidance.
You can. No, you can add guidance, but you gotta pray.
Oh my god. Oh, this
28.
You're probably gonna be like, okay,
28.
what, persuasion? Okay, +4. It's probably gonna be like, oh, the letter smudged, and I just told her, oh, you were never needed. No,
Please.
Wow.
no, I'm just saying, if you're wrong, it's probably just gonna be like everything that I
What
said
the
Do you
about
wish
myself.
to die?
Yeah, I think he does. I think he really.
I'm just saying,
Oh,
if
no,
it
it's
rolled
fine.
low- Just saying, if it rolled low, it's just gonna be everything I said bad about myself. It's just gonna be directed to her. If it looks smudged from all the firing explosions and
So
shit.
just roll.
God.
Just roll. You're not making a good case for yourself right now.
Oh, 24!
Oh wow, the lucky bastard.
I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna kind of hope it's just an entire well-written
I
letter,
hope it
most
wasn't
of it
that
being
one.
chicken scratch, and then just
Nine.
the boldened words of
Nine.
"You're
Yeah.
Oh,
useless."
this is distracting me.
There is no visible way that I can use silvery bars for that, right?
No.
Oh.
No.
It would
I
be
needed to
funny.
ask.
It
This
would be
was
funny.
before you even knew.
I know. It would be funny, but yes, that's I understand.
It would be hilarious.
What a price.
Ah,
So she
It
did
would be the lol.
see the note as she was like, now look, as angry as I am at him, and as much as I would like to wring his neck through a fucking water, I am going to be the bigger person here. This, even with the apology. I will say, though, I need at least a day not to deal with him. I will
So
not...
just a day away from you.
Yes,
Okay.
essentially. Because what he did say was rather hurtful. And while I do read this and he does apologize, it's still words I don't like to hear.
Yes.
Never call a woman petty.
No. Give her Brock. Let him be her teddy bear for a day.
That's fair.
I don't consent to this.
Too bad. You have a teddy
Deal.
bear.
Damn.
Uh,
Yes. Well, we can definitely keep him off your hair for now.
Yeah,
I'll still put the offer on the table.
I might need it later. Not for him, but someone else
Oh.
maybe.
Okay, I got you.
I need this wholesome fanfiction to come true.
What?
God damn
Dude.
it. Is this gonna be a thing now? I hear that laugh. This is too good to be true. You know what? I'll accept it.
No.
I'll accept it.
If you don't want to, I won't force you. But that being
Can I
said,
make a lip comment?
the fact that I need this wholesome fanfiction to come true is what's getting to me. Oh, I'm actually...
She has a hidden Wattpad application where it's like, hey, I'm gonna write some stories of just Brock being a plushie. I feel like that's her.
Damn. Damn.
Damn, only a plushie? Anyways.
I don't know. I think you're underestimating Wattpad right there.
Maybe.
Anyways.
Maybe.
My bee.
God,
Maybe. Maybe.
Maybe.
this put me back
Anyways.
into a bunch of old relationships.
Alright, let's continue with the business.
So then,
Well,
let's go ahead and... So yeah, as you guys are there, he then kind of looks over to the rest of y'all as she's like, so, if you don't mind me asking, why are you two here?
Spells and stuff. Need to learn some more.
I heard
Gotten-
someone has some juicy tea and I wanted to know.
Okay, so that's fair enough. I understand on your end. As she says, pointing to Cuckette. As for you, didn't I give you a spell already?
Yeah, you did. And I want to see if I can get any more.
Ah,
I'm a
I
little
see.
greedy, you know?
You know, that's fair. That's fair. Alright. So, what kind of spell are you looking for? Like, are you trying to look for something that's like an upgrade to one of your current spells? Or like something...
I am trying to upgrade my Hunter's Mark.
Oh, that one spell that most rangers live off of.
Yes. Yes, it's pretty much my life support at this point.
Well, if you don't mind me asking, how would you want it to be? Like I said, I can manipulate spells in certain ways. Just the higher the cost, the higher the potency. So, I
Higher
can...
the cost, the higher the potency.
For example, if you wanted to do more damage, no problem. If you wanted to do more than just a simple damage to a target, I can also do that. I just need to know what you want, essentially.
Well, now you've given me options. I'll take the damage, but can you give me an example of like what else you can add to said Hunter's Mark?
Oh, certainly. Do you mind placing your hand on the... Oh, she then looks at the table that's covered in soot and she, like, brushes it with a brush. There. You can place your hands right there on the table for me.
Okay, I got you.
And as you do, you see, like, what your knowledge of repertoire spells are in your mind as she's like, let's see. Hunter's Mark, here it is. She then, like, gives you the breakdown of it. This This spell is essentially a rather simple one. What it does is basically you look at a creature, if you ever hit it, with the mark on it, then you do a certain amount of damage.
Mm.
Then basically, if it dies, you can transfer it to a new target with the same action without wasting a resource. It lasts for about an hour, and it's very quick to cast. Understandably understandable. Now, that is something that is simple. Now, let's see if I, for example, was to manipulate the death concept. You then see her move strings in between the spell as you see her messing around with it just a little bit. As it goes from it transfers to a new target to whenever you kill an enemy, if you have any leftover damage, it transfers to another target within a 10-foot radius of the previous one.
Oh.
Meaning you don't even need to recast it. This would be one example. It would still do the same damage, but instead of having to remark, you would just continue on to whatever was the next target. Or, if I did something like this, you see her bend the strings again, before it goes from the concept of what it kills to the concept of the creature target. If this creature is of the following humanoid, beast, or undead, then you add an additional d6 of damage. So it would do 2d6 if it was this type of creature. Again, I could even potentially add both into it, though the spell's cost would be ranging from potentially staying at its minimalist to going higher. Though I am a woman of my word when it comes to crafting spells, so I can certainly do my best.
For now, as stated, for now, I'm just gonna increase the damage. I'm just gonna increase the damage of Hunter's Mark, and that'll be all for today.
Something simple, understandable.
So, something simple, quick and simple.
Let's see. Well, you guys were nice to me when it came to this. So let's see. How about you then see her fiddle with the strings a little bit as the damage goes from a 1d6 to a 2d8. Of course, this won't be free, but I won't cost you a lot. I'll say maybe a good 20 gold since you are proficient with the spell naturally.
Okay, let's see how much gold I got. Yeah, I'll give you 20 gold.
Alright. I'm just trying to do my best without changing this into a higher costing spell. So let's go ahead and change this. And there. You then see her wave around the weaves of strings that is within magic before, next thing you know, your Hunter's Mark goes from 1d6 to 2d8. It still has the recasting effect that you need to do, but other than that, it's basically the same thing. Still verbal, still lasts an hour, and still does true damage, which in this case is force damage. The most uncommon resisted type in the world. Except for some reason Totem Barbarians.
Damn.
Well, you can also count the warding spell, warding button, because that actually gives you protection, well, resistance to everything.
Basically, if you can resist it, you resist it.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Just remember, Matilda. You see that card? If you just show me the card, I'll do whatever you want.
Understandable. She then kind of looks over to Coquette and it's like, now, I know you basically like to listen to the tea, but did you want anything in terms of spell relation?
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, right? She can also teach you spells from other classes too?
She can, so long as you just have to ask her what the class is, what the spell is, because she basically
Well-
has every spell in the list.
Well, here's the thing: is that it just happened. Or I wanted I was, I did get this new weapon of mine, and it just came to mind to me that, a spell that helps me do more damage to enemies I decide to mark. would
You want to
definitely
learn
help me.
Hunter's Mark?
Is that a problem?
No, it's not a problem. Though, let's see. Place your hand on the table.
Should do as such.
Let's see. You are a bard. Mean yours is more on the arcanic side compared to Ranger's nature. And Hunter's Mark is not something casually learned by your. However, you are a full caster, meaning it's not exactly difficult for you to learn a spell like this. Now, the question is, do you want it to be similar to Lawrence's abilities, or just a standard one? Because it will be cheap if you do standard.
Well, how much will be standard, and how much will we be with the upgrade?
Let's see, if I was to do the standard one, because you're already a proficient caster, it would be a good 30 gold.
Okay.
Now, if I was to do this upgraded one that I did for Lawrence, that would be a good 65 gold.
65?
Yes.
I'm 15 away from it, but so dumb. We didn't get any gold from anywhere, right? Because the
No, we
last
have
that I
the
have,
monthly gold cocoons.
the gold wasn't split at one.
No,
All right, fair enough.
we don't have anything. Yeah.
You guys just gotta look at Lawrence for a second. Like, do you have 15 gold to spare?
18 gold,
15.
15 gold. I'll spare you 15 gold, but you'll pay.
okay.
You'll pay for my next few meals.
Deal.
It's a free.
The meals are
Shush.
free!
Shush. Shush. He doesn't know that. That's a very deal.
God, you evil
Side of-
bastard.
Oh no.
Shush. No. Deal.
No. Now I just want you to pay for my next armor enhancements.
I'll work on the gold when I get it. Yes, I'll pay for those.
Cuckhead.
Thank you, random voices in my head.
Whoa.
Fuck you.
Yeah, you want to listen to TV?
Hey,
Damn it,
for all you know, my character's just slightly crazy.
Goddamn bitches. Anyways, yes. I would like the upgrade version, please. Night.
Anyways.
Hold on, he's sending.
Yeah, so basically, same Hunter's Mark, same deal, except now it does 2d8 damage.
Yes.
And she basically does upgrade you with this knowledge. It kind of like wiggles into your head, and then you realize, this is a fucking piss easy spell. Like, holy shit. This spell is... If this spell was hard to do, if this spell was... If this spell is so simple, why don't other people learn it?
Because people make unwise decisions.
Because people don't want to take 1 level and 2 levels, sorry, and
No, people don't want to point. They want to be extra with their spells.
exactly.
And they don't want to speak with the trees.
And the animals. Although that's cool.
True. Ain't that right, blade of grass?
Moving right along.
Anyways, so was that all you requested from me?
Yeah. Yes, on my end. Thank you.
And as for Lawrence, that's enough. That's enough for you for now.
That will be enough.
Okay. Well, you guys have yourselves a good one. I'm gonna go ahead and just take a minute of reprieve, if you know what I mean.
Do you want me to slap Sephra the moment I see him for you?
No. That's not necessary.
He would deserve it, though.
I will hellish rebuke you.
Good luck. I'm a bard.
Good luck. I'm into that shit. Anyways.
No. Well, shall we go? Look into Lawrence.
Yeah, we will. I need to go. We need to go.
All right. And Brock, I remember you said you wanted to do something. Is that correct?
Yes. I wish to go visit Angela.
Okay, this is gonna be an interesting one. Let me just pull up Angela. Hi, Angela. How are you?
Our girl.
Yes.
The one who's making your
Angela.
bomb.
Ooh.
Anyways, so you appear to Angela, who's basically just working on repairing the Mandrake fucking dummies after a few people got a little overzealous.
I wonder who those few people are. Yeah, but I just knock on her door as I just kind of wish I. Hello, may I come in?
Oh yes, come in. You may come in. Oh, Rock, what can I do for you?
I then just get out this diamond here that I got, and I show it to her. I was like, "Do you know if I can use this in any sort of ways to enchant or improve or do anything special with this?"
A diamond? Ooh, that's an interesting one. Let me see. She takes a look at the diamond for a minute. Usually Grigori is not the specialist when it comes to gems. Matilda is usually on that. But I do know a few gems. Diamonds included. Burton, I know, would absolutely kill for this kind of gem, but let's keep it between us. Let's see.
Yes, I'd rather not take my chances of losing it if I can't use it properly. My plan here is to see if I can have a hike with this gem, if this does do anything special.
Oh, so you're trying to see if you can use this as like a sort of weapon of sorts.
That or give the weapon that is attached to any magical properties or whatnot to give myself a full range of physical coverage.
Well, I can tell you this, it's not really good for that kind of stuff. Though there is a few uses for diamonds, certain spells and such, but there is a potion I've been working on. If you don't mind, I just want to chop the littlest gram just to show you.
Brock gives his consent.
You then see her do the equivalent of a shaving of a crystal as she drops it very carefully into a potion as it goes from pure black to solid clarity. And that should do it. Now,
You can make potions out of gems.
surprisingly, yes. Certain gems basically have certain chemical properties to it. When scraped properly, can actually lead to various results. For example, this potion was a fuddled potion. However, when I added a crystal, it basically cleared it back up, reducing it back from its negative points to its proper properties. And if I add a little bit of Bakwano, as soon as she drops in the Bakwano, you see that it goes from pure crystal white to like straight up almost neon yellow. Ah, perfect. She then shows you. So remember the hellish fire that you guys requested for me to make of a alchemy fire?
Vaguely, yes.
The one thing that everyone was wishing they had, so when they fought against the giant spider, they would have the equivalent of a large bomb. Well, this right here this right here is the equivalent of doing that but for your spells. You see, this is essentially an additive to power. This what will do will be either a coating or a drink that will add to your strength. Let's take for example, you coated this bottle onto your axe. Suddenly, your axe can wield with the strength of flames.
An improvement.
Exactly. So, while it is an enchantment of sorts, it's a sort of enchantments that mostly work as coatings. However, if I use the full crystal, which I won't, thankfully, because I only got consent to use the gram, it would basically be a permanent coating. And there's a bit of a difference between spell enchantments to coatings. Imagine, if you will, a layering. Enchantments are imbued into the weapon. This would be imbued onto, so rather than being inside, it would be on top, meaning it wouldn't overlay, but add to.
I believe I understand. It's the same thing as if you were to give leather shining.
Exactly. For example, this coating right here would last roughly an hour if not added the full gem, but this would give the equivalent of unresistant fire damage, if you will.
And if you use the entirety to coat a weapon?
It would get slightly stronger and would be permanent. Of course, I can always remove a coating from a weapon easily in case someone doesn't want it. It just won't give me the same amount of potion as it did prior. I mean, there's only so much you can remove of a coating.
Then perhaps I do know what to use with this diamond for. Though, I will need to make a deal with you here.
Interesting. What kind of deal?
That spider, this will be the perfect counterplay for it. And I know for a fact I will be going up against it to, not mince words, gouge its eyes out as it was screamed with the 1,000 souls of the damned. But, knowing it, the axe is going to be a bit of a hindrance, and bludgeoning, I imagine wood's not good against metal. If I were to give you this, fair compensation of course, I'll go to Gagori, grab myself a pike. Would you coat that and make it a permanent enchant on said pike?
That wouldn't be too much of a trouble, honestly. So what you would basically be asking is for me to make it a permanent coating for the weapon that you would bring.
Yes. But first, in order to finalize this deal, I'll give you the diamond, but all I ask is fair compensation in return. Or, if it does cost money to make the coating, you can keep whatever you need to make it work.
She looks at you while looking at the diamond and the coating. There might be one thing I need. It's honestly nothing too crazy. And it's not something you have to go out to the big world to basically go get.
And that being?
Oh, something actually rather simple. She then shows you the mandrake that was being repaired. If you don't mind, could you just go ahead and grab me some vegetation from the garden. I need to kind of repair this creature.
Anything specific?
If you can find carrots, that'll do. This thing basically can't live off anything other than certain rotten corpses and certain vegetables. Carrots seem to be its preferred one.
Alright then. Give me a moment, and I'm gonna go out and I'm going to go to the garden and I'm going to get around 1.5 pounds worth of carrots when I come back.
As soon as you grab 1.5 pounds worth of carrots, they're just casual about it because they were at first worried about the giant fucking bear, but then they realized, oh wait, we have a giant fucking bear. So as soon as you come back, they just try to relax, knowing that you aren't going to maul them.
Why would they think that? I'm not. I have my gear on me. I'm not naked.
Says the half-naked bear.
Yeah.
You know, okay, you know what? Fine, fair enough. As soon as I give everything back to our little alchemist girl, I'm going to put my gear on. That way, I am no longer looking like a giant fuck-off bear. I'm a giant bipedal bear that has an axe and a bat, and soon, a giant stabby pike. Oh shit. Actually, before I do make my back, how much would a pike be from Grigori?
You're gonna have to go ask him.
Alright, carrots in hand, I just like, Grigori.
Carrots in hand, and let me just switch suddenly to Grigori. Grigori.
How much for a pike?
Oh, Brooke. There you are. Oh, you want a pike?
Yes.
Does it have to be a fancy pike, or can it just be like a regular pike?
As long as it's sturdy enough, any basic pike will do.
Oh, here. He hands you an iron one.
How much?
Looks at you. What do you mean?
You're giving me this just for free?
Yep. I charge parts, but that's to make items. This pike literally is made of basic iron. It'll last, but it's kind of simple. I have like 1,000,000 daggers in the back just for those one guys who like stabbing things.
Stabbing?
These weapons are not hard to make.
Okay. Understandable. Thank you.
It's no problem. Going nonchalantly handing you a pike.
I mean, to be fair, we did give him the whole forge upgrade.
Yeah, pretty fucking
but
much.
I go back to Angela and I have the carrots and I show off the pike I wish for her to permanently coat. Here are the vegetables and here is the weapon.
They're always the one player who have or need of all the daggers. Yeah, that's true.
That looks at Rogue.
Surprisingly, we don't have a rogue in the party.
Looks at that one guy that's hiding in the corner that is a rogue in training.
How long
Looks
has he been
at the
standing
one
there?
invisible fucker.
He's been standing there for days now. He hasn't eaten. He hasn't slept. He hasn't even taken a bath. He's just been standing there, watching.
Trying to flirt with the Warforge, not working out, gets depression, talks about his dead parents.
God, that hits too many rogue backstories.
Am I calling someone out? Yes. Do
What?
I look like I care? No, 'cause
No,
y'all deserve
you're
to
not
be
calling
called out.
someone out. You're calling every basic backstory
Calling
of
out the
every
community.
rogue player possible.
That
My
is
father-
the basics of Rogue.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
haven't even
man.
made a rogue yet, and I feel like that's a backstory someone has made.
What part? Me neither. But no, I did actually.
Yeah,
Fine. I
but
forgot.
let's continue.
Yeah, she looks at you. It's like, oh, a pike, right? Just give me 1 second. She like starts like putting the gem into the potion and shakes it up for a quick minute before you see it glow from neon yellow to like an acid style orange. Okay.
Now
So-
this is going to apply burn, right? The big spider is going to burn when I stab with this, right?
Of course. Now, give me 1 moment. She then like looks at the fucking weapon. You see her holding the vial as she's like carefully raising it to the tip and making sure the drop gets onto the tip first before putting the rest on the blade like it's nothing. And then you see her pull out what looks to be a small rag, but the rag has several litten up fibers into it as she's like rubbing it down from the tip all the way down to the shaft. As she continues downwards, as she's essentially polishing it, essentially. Before she then pulls out one more thing, which you're surprised that you would see here. She pulls out a tiny portable heat source as she lights it up and starts drying it. Alright, almost done. And done. This pike went from a basic pike to do a +2 weapon. So this is a +2 pike. It still has the standard stats of any average pike, which, for those who don't know what a pike weapon does,
1d10 piercing.
pretty much, and it's a two-hander weapon, and it's also strength-based. It does have a reach of 5 feet, though. Is a plus...
That +2, is it towards everything, or is it just for attack bonus?
Usually a plus. It's just a plus in general means to both the attack and the damage. Usually.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure.
So, not only that, but the damage increase is 3d6 fire damage. Now, because this is specialized coding, this weapon has a special property. If you do at least 15 damage in fire damage, not in total, but in fire damage, you will cause the enemy to gain a burn of 1d8, which they will roll at the end of their turn until they roll a sleight of hand check or a medicine check to put out the fire.
Medicine or...
Sleight of hand.
Who's ready for roasted spider tonight?
Me.
Sure.
Near it.
Brock holding the spear. Ooka chaka, ooka chaka, ooka, ooka.
Oh my god, I'm in love with this. I love this.
Let's
I have
see.
a great axe. I have a great axe that lowers AC. I have a Yakuza bat that does a fucking status ailment. And now I have a pike that burns shit. Let's go!
Brock is literally the equivalent of, let's see, I got a sword on fire, I got a gun that shoots cancer, and I got a bucket of fried chicken that's made of ice cream.
Hey, don't knock that bucket of chicken ice cream. That shit's delicious.
That sounds fire. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I never said shit about it. I'm just saying he just has the bag of stuff.
Yeah, he does. I still have that plus 1 HP regenerative cookie, by the way, but I need to ask. am I getting some money back, or is this just like a broke even deal?
It's sort of a broke even deal. You gave her the materials. She made your She made your coating.
All
Oh,
right. Well,
she even
at the end of the day, nothing cost me, so I'm happy with this.
pretty much the only thing it cost you was a quick run to lose that small weight that you have.
Yeah, but I just hold this pike as I do a couple safe test swings as I feel it, and I just smile happily as I begin to sheath the weapon. I do appreciate this. Thank you, my friend.
Oh, it's no problem at all. It's been a while since I've done coatings on weapons. Honestly, it's quite fun.
So, what other things can you do with gemstones, and what type of gemstones would you need?
Well, let's see. I know if I needed to encoat ice, I would need to get quartz. If I need to encase something in, let's say, radiance, I would oddly need a topaz. If I would to encase something in necrotic, I would need something along the lines of onyx. Jade makes standard poison. Ruby rakes fire, as well as diamond. Those two have some similar properties. Ice is weird. Ice, for some reason, uses sapphire. But sapphire can also make electricity if I use different ingredients. It always depends on the gem you get me. Most gems can basically turn into coatings for me.
What if you were to coat armor instead?
Oh, it would just give it a resistance, essentially.
I will let the others know of this. Thank you very much.
No problem. Oh, by the way, here. She then hands you something that you think looks like a potion at first, and then it looks like... It actually looks like just an apple juice. You gotta keep yourself refreshed if you're gonna keep swinging those heavy weapons like that.
I just kind of chuckle and I just swig it all in one go. Ah, thank you.
No problem. Now, if you excuse me, she says as she starts shoving carrots down the mandrake's throats.
Well, fuck.
I just start walking. I just start walking away, and I'm gonna find our little kobold friend, and I'm going to train him how to avoid a flaming pike.
What?
God,
Yeah, training. He needs to know how to avoid fire.
we're about to call child services.
He's an adult.
Oh, by the way,
No,
Acela,
he's-
I forgot, did you want to do something as well?
No, at this point, my character's just
Vibing?
going to sleep.
Acella's too tired
After
today.
earlier, it's...
Acela was done with this shit. They said, I'm
It
going
was
to bed.
perfectly fine.
Damn, Zephyr causing too many problems for Acella.
You see the fire? Don't get hit by it.
Fucking
You see this
dodge.
volcano? Try to make sure you don't fall in it.
Rosie!
Dodge.
Stop trying to buff everybody. You know
Well-
it won't work. It's Kermit saying it, not me.
Oh,
But I will
keep
still
tight.
say I will say in Kermit the Frog voice. She's pissed. Everyone gets a +1 in all stats. Yay!
Hey, thanks, Knight.
Oh boy, we got
Thank
plus
you.
1 in all stats? Oh, cool.
Now I'm a 0 in everything.
Now
Aw,
time to
man.
clip them.
0 and everything. I can't handle that anymore.
So we have a +1 to everything.
Not.
No.
It's a
No.
joke.
It's a joke.
Yeah.
Twas a joke.
You have to be more persuasive than that, Rosie. Making me speak in Kermit isn't going to work.
Man, she could have cast a wish and killed all the gods. It would have halved all our work.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
the bugs are not gods. They're just animals.
Yeah, but does anyone want to do anything else before we get lost in more shenanigans?
Yeah.
I was gonna go talk to Braun. or Natalia, so I could figure out where those injured people are, because I'm pretty sure Lotus didn't set up his health station up yet.
Oh, you're gonna basically ask Braum about the Lotus.
Injured people. No, most about the injured people. If Lotus set up the little health station up again, I was just gonna go help out because I'm the cleric, pretty much.
So you want to do some good after the
I'm a good person. I just don't do social.
Good person. Good person. Ask your god, are you a good person?
I just don't like people in power in general, or people that know more of the situation than me.
Excuse me.
Shit. Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Bless you, good. Bless you, kind sir.
What about you, Arachmit? Was there anything you wanted to do before I start moving on?
Other than general, I'm just changing the special modification on my puppet,
Okay.
and that's really it.
So let's see. We go to Zephyra, who's basically going over to talk to Braum, who's essentially getting assisted by Lotus. As you see Lotus sort of taking notes on Braum as they speak. It appears that your vitals seem in order, though your blood flow is not exactly at its pinnacle. Unfortunately, due to the fact of the constant body parts loss, your body's regulation is still trying to resort itself. High recommendations of concentrated vitamin C as well as any form of sugar to help regulate your blood flow would be necessary. Thank you, Lotus. Hopefully the medical tents you have set up is all set? Yes. By the time that we arrived, I've already set up by introducing mud, wood, and everything else to create the huts. Now if any injured have arrived, I'll be able to properly take care of them. Excellent. Gods, we could have used you earlier. I understand. My apologies for not arriving as soon as I can. Unfortunately, I am only of what I am. No one's blaming you. Just, go ahead and head off for now. Understood. Now remember, make sure you consume plenty of sugar to recharge your blood flow, otherwise your blood will basically start getting clotted. I will, thank you. Lotus starts passing by you, Zephyra, before they're like, excuse me, before walking out of the tent. Oh, Zephyra.
Okay, so the doctor. Anybody call for a nurse practitioner?
If you want to assist him, by all means. I'll probably have other people helping him, but as for now, Lotus tends to help me out every once in a while because of the, missing chunks of body and everything.
I see. Well, how many? I know I talked to Natalia about the people that came in here. Other than that, also, is the book ready to receive blood as well?
Did you give it your blood before?
No, but Vincent did earlier.
Then you should be fine. It eats blood no matter whose it is. It doesn't matter. It's a greedy little shit.
Well, he told me he needed a week digesting whatever I gave him, because not too sure. But
okay, I need to ask this. Zephyra, did he consume your blood? At any point?
Yeah, when that one time when you told me to roll for concentration. for we kind of came out for what was it? I think it was for the big creature. That's what I gave blood for.
There's a lot of big creatures. Which one you talk?
The second monarch.
Oh, the centipede.
Yeah.
It's been roughly a week since it has your blood then.
Okay. All right. So that's good. Yeah. I only pretty much came for that and seeing if any of these people needed assistance because I know Natalia told me yesterday they had about 11 people injured, so I just came to see if I could help out around here.
Thankfully, Lotus is taking care of them. If you want to lend your assistance, their hut isn't too far from here. Right between Grigori's shop and, I believe, Barton's trash can. You'll be able to find them.
Yeah.
I still don't
How
know
many
why.
people is it now currently? Oh, go ahead.
Roughly, it's about 5 now. Also, I still don't know why he lives in a trash can. He just chooses to live there.
I mean, it might be comfortable for him.
I mean, I guess he's comfortable. He hasn't complained. He hasn't said anything, but, you know.
Whatever works. As I just kind of like go off to these people because I know Braun would know anything about Zaptop. As I just go over to wherever they're kind of placed out.
So you're gonna go over to Lotus's area?
Yelpers.
As you do so, you see the equivalent of like several people in medical beds while others are being discharged. As you hear,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, welcome again. Welcome to my humble abode." As you see, the area around is essentially hardened mud brick with wood wrapping around it as if it was holding it together, with the brick being solid.
Mm-hmm.
And surrounding it looks to be small rooms with beds on it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you injured in any way?
No, I came to see these injured people, seeing if you needed Ness on hand. I was a combat medic, a good chunk of decades.
Oh, if you truly do not mind. I'm currently working on this one patient who's currently lost a foot, so I'm currently cauterizing it. If you do not mind, do you mind checking on the other patient next door? I believe they are basically suffering from some form of malnutrition.
Okay. Is this the group that came from the the farm area?
No,
'Cause I was
surprisingly,
just gonna...
no, none of the kids or the adults from the farm area are hurt or sick.
Okay. How many people are in this though? Because I was just gonna go kind of like hit them with prayer healing and just get
There's
like
like
a good
5
6.
in here.
Okay, yeah. So I'll hit all 5 with prayer healing.
As you do so, you realize there's someone else also in there that you recognize. And the person in there that you recognize is sort of sitting on the edge of the table. Not edge of the table, edge of the bed. And it's Hutton.
What are you doing here, kid?
Oh, I basically came here because of the fact that I was training with Vincent, and Vincent also didn't realize how small I was, which is slowly becoming a trend that I realize.
Well, you've become lucky number 6 to my prayer of healing, and also we're gonna have a talk with any of your instructors, and I'm gonna be there. So let me know if they hit you hard, so I can hit them hard. Do we understand that?
Oh, I understand. He says as he's casually like doing the little footsie thing with he's like moving his foot up and down as he's like waiting for the healing to go by. As you realize the injury he took from this one is basically he has several splinters in his back.
Okay, so prayer of healing, I hit all 6 of these people with 2d8 plus 3. Do you want me to roll it, or is it just gonna be like, oh yeah, they're back up pretty much?
You can roll. We can see how healthy some people are.
11.
A lot of them looking healthy. especially Harton, as soon as the splinters like hop off his back.
Oh no, he's turned into a porcupine.
Oh no, our bear's in
Yeah.
trouble. He's gonna get us start talking to now.
He definitely is. So if these people make sure when you're training you bring me along, and if they inflict wounds on you, I will hit them on a scale of 1 to 2 in levels of pain. I will hit them with a level 2 inflict wounds.
As soon as you say
Damn.
that, you see Lotus go over to you, and to Harton, it's like, I see that you're recovering well. Harton, do you need any more of my assistance? Oh, no, Mr. Lotus, I'm okay. And here you go. He hands him the equivalent of a lollipop, which in this case is just like, which is like a bunch of fucking vines on a stick, with like a good berry on top of it. Ooh, he says as he starts munching on it. You have yourself a great day. Now remember, be careful when it comes to training. I do understand that kobolds of many various sizes can take certain punishment, but considering I found you against a tree, I'd rather not see you go through that again. That's fine. I just basically wanted to see my strength against a werewolf. It did not go out well.
What the hell?
Okay. Well, Han, run along now, and if anybody comes to you about training, tell them what I said and take it light. And I'm gonna go talk to these nice farmers here.
Okay. By the way, as soon as Harton leaves the tent, Brock just pulls up, and Brock is you hear Brock immediately
Walks up
say,
with the spear. Hey, you ready to get shanked?
"Hey, ready to train?"
Ah.
Immediately, I go outside. Like,
Fire training, firefighting training. Let's go.
Ah, yes.
ahem.
Do you wish to go for more training?
Why do you have a giant flaming pike?
That doesn't answer the question. You want training?
Do I hear this?
Yeah, he's literally outside the
I'm
metal.
not even there. I'm just thinking that.
I'm instantly behind Brock as I just tap my foot against the ground like angry mother as I just raise an eyebrow up as I just look at Brock. Ahem.
Oh, hello. How are you doing today?
Okay, okay, listen here, alright? This kid has already trained. He has trained himself and was just in the medic tent. You all can go take this martial training a day extra because we already have to wait 6 hours for Gregory to finish the hooks. You can train later in the afternoon while I watch.
Brock just shrugs. It's like, that's fair.
Alright.
By the way,
Well, kid, you got the
Zephyra,
afternoon.
by the way, Zephyra, as soon as you finish saying that, you decide to see what the weapon he was going to use was, as it's a literal fucking 10-foot long pike with the tip of it.
You want lunch?
with flame.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
With the tip of it looking like if it was encased in fire.
Absolutely not. You are not training. Do you see this kid? He was almost stabbed by a wasp with something longer than that.
Yeah, he has incredible survival instincts. Ain't it great?
You are going to have incredible survival instincts in 10 seconds if I find you near that with him.
Hey, full mama bear mode. Oh dear
Oh,
lord.
Mama
I
Bear.
love
Oh, no. You just poked the wrong. You just poked the wrong bear. You just poked the wrong mama bear.
Brock just puts it away, and he's like, just in the midst of defeats, like, fine, we'll do hand-to-hand combat.
That's concerning but better, but still in the wait till I get off from here.
Meanwhile, in the background, all you hear is a yowl. of pain.
Excuse me.
God, him
Okay.
being in combat with a bear would be horrific.
But good training.
Very good training, yes.
Oh, hey, Harden.
You gotta survive the bear fight.
I don't know how,
Hey.
considering you're saying that in regards to like a tiny thing in comparison to the bear.
Oh wait, I just realized something. I forgot I had swords. I could give him sword training.
Oh no!
You're gonna have a heart attack.
There's just an error message on Zephyrus Pfizer. Just like,
Okay.
error, nonsense detected.
Oh, God.
This motherfucker got B.
Oh my god.
I mean, Iraqman, no one's stopping you. At this point, this is Zephyra going Zephyra mode.
To be honest, I'm half not super understanding what's going on, I admit. From a character perspective.
But it is funny.
That's fun. Oh wait. I think I ruined the sponsors because I swore again.
My brother in Christ, the amount of people who swear on a daily occasion while getting sponsorships is way too many. Do you know how many people get sponsorship by Adam and Eve, for God's sake, and they're not even related to that kind of stuff?
What?
You got a sponsorship of Adam and Eve? Damn.
Yeah.
No.
Fuck yeah, let's go. I can actually fucking swear. Fucking this is some good shit. Fuck yeah.
Besides, you guys already ruined any chances of this video getting monetized when I upload it to YouTube anyway, since you guys cussed within the first 5 minutes.
I
Alright.
thought it's the
Oh,
first
shit.
minute.
Well, I can't help it, okay?
Listen,
we can
it's very fun to swear in English, okay?
You just hear the
That's
words,
how I
motherfucker.
I
Yes,
just
exactly.
That's how I naturally fucking speak, and you know that.
I know.
Anyhow, let's continue on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going back into the medical tent and asking the people that I healed anything about Zaptop, since there's practically no one else, as I glare back at Rob to make sure that he and Harton don't do anything until I get off right here. Okay. So I just go into, I guess, are they up now, or are they kind of like leaning in pain or something?
No, they're
Since
up.
I
A lot of
healed
them are just sort of like relaxing on the beds. Then the one guy with the cauterized foot who's sort of like getting his foot like added an attachment, aka a wooden foot.
Mhm. You know, you should probably invest in animate objects so they can kind of like move around with the prosthetic.
Oh, I understand. Unfortunately, I don't have the proper materials yet.
Mhm. What materials would you need for these prosthetics then?
Something simple, like easier to work with bendable metals like aluminum, or even iron can work. Copper as well. Those kinds of metals
Well,
to make it easier.
okay. Well, we have to go to the old mine that we went to. Hopefully, not much of it is burnt down when Sella threw that alchemist fire in there. So hopefully that should be enough to kind of secure.
So, is that what your guys' plan is now, to go to the mines?
Yeah, since we can't do the Zaptop thing yet,
Alright.
since we have to go wait
It would be
for
smart to
Gold.
get more resources.
Mhm. And can we also drop off the cocoons to Grigori too, so we can get some gold?
Oh, yeah, sure. How many cocoons you dropping?
Okay. How many do we have in loot? Let's see on the list. We have 4 gold cocoons. So all 4.
Handing Grigori for a gold cocoon so he can smelt the gold. Okie dokie.
Smelty,
And
smelty.
should we? Oh, should I also leave you the quarter of adamantine? So adamantine. They're gonna fuck it.
Same difference.
Adamantine, so you can go with y'all's old plan pretty much, and so you don't have to go wait for us to give it to you, because I'm also gonna go take out the jar of pickled eggs, so we can also find Eustace while we go out here.
My head hurts. Could you repeat?
I want to leave him the adamantine as well, so we don't have to give it to him for that old plan to work. And I'm also gonna go take out the jar of pickled eggs, so I can also find Eustace on my way out of here.
Ah, I see. You want to try to lure the old man.
Yeah, and I'm gonna cast minor illusion as well to make the smell kind of like go farther, so I could try to like lure his ass.
Okay. So, is this what everyone is now going to do? They're all gonna go collect resources?
Yeah,
Yeah, might
that
as well.
seemed like the best.
How much would the 4 gold cocoons make, or we'll just kind of learn when we get back?
You'll learn when you get back.
Okay.
So let's go ahead.
And the.
Huh?
Oh, I was just saying to also the quarter in adamantine. Leaving with him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
So let's see. Everyone's favorite check to do whenever we travel.
Investigation.
No, bitch, survival. I'm
Hey,
kidding.
sandwich.
I'm kidding. I love you.
Okay. Survivally.
Where's
24.
my survival? Fuck, +6. Oh wait, I'm at 2 points of exhaustion. Ooh.
I don't know if that is disadvantage on checks. I think it's only attack rolls.
Yeah,
I think
20.
so.
There's ability checks.
Nice. You can double check that.
Hey, Brock.
Yeah.
Hey, Brock.
What?
Would you say we bear witness to you passing the survival check?
I'm going to suplex you.
Hey, Brock.
Say
Oh,
another
my
fucking
God.
word.
Ah.
Say another
What
fucking
they
word.
roll
I'll
at?
have Rosie have fan fictions of you.
You say like I have a
I
problem
thought you
with
would
that.
give him a bear hug. I suppose this is a rather grisly situation.
Brock, you say that like I will have a problem with it.
I hate all of you.
Average
No, I'm
cock
kidding.
fanfic.
Level 1
Why is this
disability.
polarizing for you?
On ability checks. Level 2 speed is half. So my speed is half, and I have advantage on checks.
I like how Zephyrus trying to take it seriously. Everyone's making bear pun.
When did I make a bear pun?
It's for the bare necessity.
Alright, there we go. It's
Real quick, what are we doing?
I
Oh,
barely
we're
started.
We're going
training
to
traveling.
harvest gold cocoons.
16.
Oh,
Oh, my survival's still better than Acella's.
my
Yeah,
God.
record.
Wow, it's like it's really difficult to be better than mine.
Hey, I'm walking 15 feet.
Alright, so... all you see is Bo!
Boo.
Alright, let's do this. So, Coquette, Lawrence, Brock, and Zephyra, you all are just casually going through the areas as normal. And then there's Acela and Arachmit. These two are basically like trying to go through the area as normal. Issue. With a kind of terrain of the equivalent of... oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh!
Bless you, good sir. Bless you.
Yes.
Bless him again.
We gotta bless him again. Okay, I got you. Just give me a minute. I'm gonna get the Bible.
Have a little lightheaded.
All from a sneeze.
Oh god.
And he's
It's the heat that gets to me. My room just gets very hot randomly. Thank you. Anyways. Sorry for nuking several people's ears. Everyone's expecting
Couldn't
a
find the
VTuber.
Bible.
Everyone's expecting a VTuber to have a cute sneeze. Then there's my dumbass with a fucking Russian sneeze.
Big
he's
sneeze.
Let that man sneeze.
I have the dad sneeze.
He's got the bee's knees.
Anyways. As you guys are continuing along, the areas, Arachmit and Acela are struggling due to the fact the area is rather potholy, to say the very least. And ironically enough, Zephyra, while staying ahead, is like barely keeping up with the rest of the group. As Zephyra, remember the pickled eggs you pulled out just so you can try to lower the man?
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's the thing. As you guys are traveling along and you're trying to look for the man, these two motherfuckers who are like a good 100 feet away from you all are just casually trying to get for the many of potholes.
Mm-hmm.
And before these guys could even think or speak, next thing you know, all you hear is, you know, if you're gonna keep following holes like that, you might as well basically have yourself a peg leg for how much you can fit in those. As
Do I
these
hear
two, now you're 100 feet away, as these two
Damn.
basically hear what's the equivalent of a old man who's in nothing but army pants with veiny skin as he stares at Acela and Arachmit.
You know, I didn't think I'd be seeing this today.
Y'all have any pickled eggs on you? Smelt it. Smelt in the air like fresh blood of a fish for a shock.
All the way ahead.
He says,
The others.
as soon as you say that, he goes on all fours as he's like going over to them.
That is fucking horrific.
Absolutely terrifying.
I love
Yeah.
this man.
By the way, as soon as Acela and Arachmit look away for 1 second, he's gone. Like he's disappeared.
I'm just imagining it's more of a blink and up, and there's no more.
No more old man. Where has he gone?
Arachmit is currently
He was
face planted. His face is into the dirt.
He didn't even really hear the old man. He was like, "Oh wow, I'm really gotta be careful."
In the mud.
The puppet is currently keeping me pinned. Ironically enough, I am not a strong boy.
No, most of your stats are in
Well,
your puppet.
Just my lone hand, just
Crushed into the puppet.
He's fallen and he can't get up.
A man has fallen into the river in Lake City.
not
Guys.
Help, man.
So, by the
Someone
way,
help the man.
Zephyra, Brock, Lawrence, and Cock. What is your passive perceptions?
I can tell you in a second.
Passive
18.
13.
perception?
Yeah, passive perception.
Mine's a 14.
Mine's a 15.
18.
What was it?
Damn.
18.
18?
Yes.
Alright, let me go ahead and roll this guy's stealth.
Fail, fail, fail. Damn.
So, Cockhat, you notice this, but everyone else doesn't, unless you rolled a 15, unless you have a 15 passive.
I have a 15.
So Lawrence and Cockhat notice this. As Brock, you're kind of like wondering why Zephyra has those eggs. As Cockhat and Lawrence, you two are the only one who sees this, but you see this motherfucking old man that was from before upside down as he's luring himself on a string. As he's like coming down over, staring at Zephyra as he's standing still for a moment.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Eustace, where are you? I have something for you again.
I look at the old man. You know, you could just ask for the eggs, right?
Who are you talking to?
The old man hanging on some string.
Where?
Look up.
What up am I look? Oh, hey. Hi.
What?
I got these for you.
You see him
How are
like
you doing?
you see him stare. He's like, I don't know, those pickled eggs.
Okay, you got to do something for me real quick though. All right.
Egg.
Okay, you can get 3 eggs right. How many eggs are in here?
There's like a good 15 boiled eggs in there.
Okay, I toss him 4.
You don't even see him chew it. You see him grab them and put it in his mouth and swallow them instantly.
Good job. All right.
What?
So here's the thing. All right, you can get all these eggs in every egg that you want, but you need to come with us back to the Survivors Hub if you want to go taste some spider as well.
Roll me persuasion with advantage, because you literally have the equivalent of dog treats in front of you.
Would it be flat though, since I have disadvantage now?
I think that
On
would
ability
be.
checks?
I think that would be
Okay.
I
flat.
believe advantage
Flat.
and disadvantage just makes it flat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I know you can
Oh,
roll
flat.
your guidance if you want. 'Cause I know...
Guidance. Okay. All right. So persuasion +4. So that's d20 plus. What? Watch me get in that one.
Don't jinx yourself, damn it.
Watch it happen. Watch it happen.
5%.
14.
Yeah.
That's all right. Yeah, that's a persuasive-ish argument. I'd say you could do better, but you know.
Not bard level, but you know, it'll pass.
Yeah, you know, a little disappointing. You know,
Coming
I'm
from
more
the
disappointed than
people.
angry.
Hmm? What do you say?
But I don't know what you said.
Zephyra.
Huh?
Yeah, what did you say?
As I come from Lawrence of all people.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, very much. I'm disappointed.
He then looks at you, looks at the eggs, looks back at you.
And spider. Barbecued spider.
He's like pondering this. He
And
then...
I have the noodles that I haven't ate for rations, also that I took from Helios.
You know, if you offer him the noodles, I'll let you re-roll. But you'll have to keep the
Okay.
new roll.
And you still use guidance.
Yeah,
you can
I'm
still
not
use
too sure
guidance.
if doing a reroll is kind of better in this scenario, but alright.
It's up to you.
This is probably... Okay, let's go then. Shit.
You back.
It's either that or give him all the rations that I have, because I have a ton. 16.
He looks at you as he's holding the noodles. You're surprised on how he does this, but he slurps it upside down.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, alright, I'll do it. Comes down
Hell yeah.
as he's like as he's like doing the equivalent of a squat, as he's on
Mm-hmm.
his ass is basically touching the bottom while he's on his knees.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll follow you. There's no you fucking try to
Cool.
you try to screw me over. I ain't afraid to pull out the big guns.
It's fine if you want to shoot me in the back. I'm pretty sure I'm hated by about a good person now.
Oh, I wasn't gonna shoot
Actually,
you with a
thinking
gun.
about that. Just speaking about that, if you don't see him for a full day, you'll be fine. But never say what you said again. Just, you know.
Okay, I guess that's fine. All right. You want to go follow me then? We're just gonna go get some copper, pretty much, and anything else we can get our hands on from that old cave where we killed that mob.
Ugh.
Mm.
You hear a grunt as he's like following you. By the way, at this point, Zephyr and Arachmid have caught up to not Zephyr and Arachmid. Acela and Arachmid have caught up at this point after basically getting Acela out from the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
Sell out from the dirt.
It's Arachmid.
Arachmid, sorry. As essentially
good.
Arachmid's out of the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Average dirt moment.
Also,
Okay.
Eustace, do you remember a man by the name of Darius?
He says, as soon as you say that, he looks at you just like, eyes still bloodshot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, tiny man. Tiny man basically built.
Mm-hmm.
Who wanted to basically
Yep.
control one of the big mother trucker insects. I know him very well. He makes some
Yeah,
very
they
bad
wa-
scrambled eggs.
Well, he's not cooking. I can tell you that. They want to redo the plan again, which is why I came to get you.
Oh, controlling the monarch, dead monarch, dead control. Yes, I know what you're talking about. What are you talking about?
Something about some monarch shit. I don't know.
Oh, right, monarch ship.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Something about some weird monarch ship, then doing some weird shit with them. I don't know why they do this shit, but yeah, you know.
You see, the shit he's saying is making sense to me. I don't know why, but it's making sense to me.
I can see why. I can see why.
Zephyr trying to be start. Lorage just cusses a storm.
fucking, you know, that bullshit with fucking apparently taking that shit and fucking driving, I don't know, fucking controlling. That's what I mean. Fuck.
Why does everyone need to be so strange all the time?
Well, I know what you
It's
want.
their way.
It's-
Also,
it-
do you think you could jury rig a centipede?
Who's Jerry?
Yeah,
What?
Jerry.
Well, do you think you could, as an alchemist, do you think you could put more metal into a centipede and make it more remote to pilot a said bomb to a spider?
Are you trying to flirt with me?
If it gets you to do what I hope you plan on doing, then possibly.
I think he's trying to flirt with you. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not into robots.
I'm not a robot. Okay.
I think I know what
let's
he's trying to
go
say, though. I
on.
think I know what he's trying to say, though. He's trying to say he's trying to blow up the motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Oh, you're trying to do a Trojan warhorse. Okay, I understand you.
Yeah. Yeah.
How'd you get that from- Okay.
I'm not even trying to fuck around. This is just how fucking crazy this man is.
You want crazy? I'll show you crazy.
Fuck.
All right, let's go to the mine right before I lose my own mind.
All the children yearn for the mines.
Lost mind.
There's miners in this race.
Okay. Well,
As you guys are
on.
as you guys are walking along to the mine, as you guys realize, wait, do any of you have a pickaxe?
I can spiritual weapon a pickaxe.
I mean, I do have a pike.
And I could
Don't-
probably cast Firebolt to go burn and mold earth to kind of dig out some. Oh, copper, yeah. How messed up is it since the last time we came here after Acela threw that alchemist fire and that thing drank up all the gold?
The termite cave, essentially.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, you see beetles coming left and right from it, just doing small deliveries.
Okay. But they're still loyal to us, so they shouldn't attack us.
As they see you, they look at you thinking, is this enemy? Not sure. That one looks like it doesn't even know why it's here. What the hell are you doing speaking Orcish?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Never mind.
This is
Creature
how
probably
you
doesn't
kill
even...
them.
Creature on the left probably has brain cells missing. Understood. Maybe we should speak to the smart one. Which one is the smart
I
one?
think. I look at the old man. I think them's little shits just called us stupid.
Do not
I'm
possess
not
them,
wrong.
are.
please.
Yeah.
All right. Let's just.
Greetings.
They stare at you.
And salutations. So we had a deal. Hoping as well that you have kept it with us, lesser creatures, for access to this mine as well.
We do understand
we
that some adventurers assisted us in collecting resources. We are just collecting the last of the useful materials for us. Whatever you wish can now be scourged for the mines. Do be warned, though. Other insects might try to go for it once we leave.
How long will you be here?
We'll only be
In
here
estimation.
for another roughly 30 minutes.
Somebody should stay out the mine then, just in case for warning.
Brock just raises his paw. I'll volunteer.
I also raised my hand.
It shouldn't take us long to go find copper.
If you need
Look at
mining equipment, then I believe there is one right here. They then go over to a corpse of one of their fallen beetle brethren, fucking pull off the horn, and then hand it to you. That is a suitable pickaxe.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's no problem.
Sorry about your fallen friend there.
It's okay. We will use his scrap to enhance ourselves. It's no worries at all. As they say as they start
To myself,
Huh?
Go ahead.
No, you speak.
I was like, to myself, I'm just like, damn, these noodles dark.
Jeez, it's almost as if you saw a centipede crushed a pterodactyl earlier in the campaign.
But these beetles are hunting their own. I'm like, dang, they cold.
Well,
Yeah,
look, it's survival of the fittest. They just.
It's
work
not
to
survival of the
survive.
fittest at this point, though. They had free access to resources. They could have fixed them. They're just like, nope, that's a waste. Let's just pack it up and go.
It's one of the weak ones of the hive. They don't have the right to live.
Exactly. Hence.
Again, survival
Could
of
I
the
cast
fittest.
mending and fix them?
I mean, you can. It's just that he's already dead.
Yeah,
so
he is,
Can't,
he is
can't
dead.
revive a corpse.
I mend you back to
Oh,
life. At least you fixed its
All right.
fucking. At least you mended its butt crack.
Bury him in dignity, I guess, as I just go into the mine and just, Oh, what? Do I know what copper looks like here? Or would I've seen copper before?
I mean, you got some copper cocoons, so you knew what copper looked like.
Okay, can I cast locate object then, so I can see where the ores are?
It's not too far. It's probably like a good maybe 15 to 20 minute travel, depending on how well you can travel through the mines.
Okay. Any spot that's kind of in my way, I'm just gonna go kind of cast mold earth, pretty much.
Okay. So with the
Okay,
leader,
yeah.
with the traveling guide Zephyra, with Lawrence, Kaket, and Acela, you guys go down to the mines. Meanwhile, Brock, Arachmid, and this weird old man you got is just standing watch. By the way-
yearn mine.
By the way, Brock and Arachmid, as you guys are watching different sides, you see this man posted up onto a tree with a fucking sniper rifle, aka anti-material rifle, as he's like hanging upside down waiting.
I'm sorry, did you
You
just
must
tell
be
me
this
upside
extreme.
down?
Like, you know how some people can like wrap their legs around a branch and just like hang from it?
Yeah.
That's what he's doing.
Oh.
Impressive.
Yeah. Brock just kind of makes a comment to this man. Do you must be this extreme?
You never know what's gonna come out. For all you know, it could be Centipede, or for all you know, it could be your ex-wife. And you never prepared. You're never prepared.
Wouldn't
I think
I think draw attention?
I think the ex-wife is the dangerous part.
If I draw attention, then I shoot it. Simple
Just
as
make sure not to hit another hunter.
Oh, I won't. I know exactly what they look like.
He's shot him before.
I will not confirm or deny.
Oh God.
I won't confirm or deny. I'll just exist.
So, yeah.
Okay.
I hope you guys don't mind, but I do kind of want to end session a little early just because I am starting to feel a little sick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, that's
Go, go.
Go. This first before most.
But
Go.
I
Be
am-
gone.
Be free.
I haven't even ended stream yet. Calm the fuck down.
Fly away.
Stream is ours now.
Get rid of
24
them.
hours.
We've taken over.
You guys act like I'm trapping you here.
Sick.
Rosie said freedom.
I'm sorry. I didn't know I did a bad job.
No, you did a good job. You did a good job.
Okay.
do-
Stand proud.
Alright, but I am gonna end the
How
session.
do I gift
here.
$100?
Why are you asking to give $100? Please don't. Your money is your own. Don't spend it on me. Oh wait, I forgot to say bye to everybody. Everyone, have yourselves a good day. Hope you have a great
Bye.
one.
Don't forget about the
Bye.
sponsor today.
Good night.
Don't
Have a
forget
good
about
night.
our sponsors.
Yeah.
If I
and
get a
then
sponsor-
remember.
I swear to God.
Man, we'll get you a sponsor one day, Sal.